go.
I slipped down off the pinnacle and crossed back over to the boy on the beach. I crouched next to him, listening. His breath bubbles like his lungs are still half full of water. The cut on his forehead is dark and oozy, and I flick away a fly. A thin cloud passes across the sun, and suddenly the boy's black hole eyes shoot open. I draw back. "Cold," he whispers. His voice is thin, his lips purple. It's like all the fight has drained out of him, and he doesn't look vicious anymore. He just looks really sick. I realise I have no choice. "Don't worry, I'm going to help you." "Help you?" he echoes, and for a second his eyes meet mine. "Help you," he says again, weakly. He reaches fast, grabs my hand, stares at me hard. His eyes are glazed and fearful. "Mothka," he says, and even though his voice trembles, I hear him clearly. "Mothka, make safe." His eyelids flicker and his eyes roll, so that I can only see the whites, then they close again. "Mothka, make safe." I repeat quietly to myself, "Mothka?" A chilly breeze blows ripples in the river. I shiver. "I don't know how to help you," I whisper to the boy. I lay the pale spear on the sand by my side. Then I shake off Dad's backpack and rummage for something helpful. For once I'm glad Dad is too disorganised to ever clear out his bag, because down beneath all the unhelpful things, the battered book, the empty water bottle, the pencils and receipts and chocolate wrappers and other rubbish, right down at the very bottom, all squished and crumpled, is one of his old checked shirts. That'll keep the boy warm. I pull it out, give it a shake, and just for a second, I cuddle it close. It's soft and warm and it smells like Dad. The boy mutters but doesn't wake as I tuck Dad's shirt over him like a blanket. He shifts a little in his sleep and does a deep rattly sigh, like Dad's shirt makes him feel safer too. I shoo away the flies buzzing around the boy's face and take a closer look at the sticky cut on his forehead. It's deep and speckled with sand and mud. If it's not infected yet, it soon will be. I remember when our old cat King Tut walked on something sharp once and his paw got infected. He got really sick. It was horrible. Yes, I need to clean up that cut. I look around for something to do it with. In his other hand, the boy is holding something blue. It's the pocket he ripped off my shirt. Gently, never taking my eyes off his face, I peel open his fingers. I soak the pocket in a river and squeeze it out. "This might sting a bit," I say softly. I wince as the water dribbles onto the wound. I'm as gentle as I can be, but the boy moans and twists his head from side to side. Luckily, I don't think he's got the strength to do anything more. Feeling braver, I slosh more water on his head until the cut is nice and clean. All done. Already his head looks so much better, and I'm sure the colour is starting to come back to his cheeks now he's warming up. I rinse out the bloody pocket and tear another strip of fabric from around the bottom of my t-shirt. I hold the pocket on the cut and wrap the blue strip around his head as tightly as I can. There, I lean back on my heels and admire my handiwork. Not a bad bandage, actually. Even if I have made him look a bit like a pirate, my laugh surprises me. The boy opens his eyes. Well, he opens one of them. He can't fully open his left eye because of the bandage, and that makes him look even more wonky and piratish. I giggle again. "Sorry," I say, gently adjusting the bandage. Slowly his eyes swim into focus. I see the moment when he sees me properly. He does a little jolt, and his black eyes fill with that dangerous, frightened gleam again. My heart starts to thud. I shuffle away from him, fast, grabbing the spear. "Hello," I say, trying to keep my voice level. "Hello, I'm Charlie. I'm trying to help you, remember?" He narrows his eyes suspiciously. I try again. "It's me, Charlie Murrum." His gaze clears. He touches his head where my wonky blue bandage is. "You make this, Charlie Murrum?" I can't tell if he's happy or cross about my homemade bandage. Yes," I say, hesitantly, hoping it's the right answer and it won't make him go all bananas again. "Good," he says, like he's marking me for my skills or something. "Thanks," I say, almost giggling, but he's so serious I don't dare. Lightning. A sudden flash. I only see it out the corner of my eye, almost like it was never there at all. Nervously, I look up at the cloud-heavy sky and I listen. The wind is rising. I hear the low growl of thunder. The boy's eyes widen as he too stares skywards. "Storm voice," he whispers. "Storm voice," I whisper back, understanding. Another flash and the first fat drops of rain start to fall.